half years, Lawrence completely alienates her from family and friends, and even has a list titled Not Allowed to Be Your Friend list.
Are you kidding me?
Of people she cannot talk to. But Lawrence says, look, he is not the problem. He is just trying to protect Tiffany from people who he claims were in her life before and hurt her and used her and exploited her. He's just trying to get those people out of her life and take care of her. Take a look.
Lawrence has alienated me from my family. He wants certain family members completely out of my life. He feels like my family controls me. My dad and Lawrence don't get along. Lawrence does not want my father to come to our house. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Doug is extremely controlling of Tiffany and our lives. Tiffany's 28 years old, and her father will not let go of Tiffany.
I think that my father and Lawrence are a lot alike in many ways, and I think that's what upsets Lawrence.
What do you want?
I want to be able to see my family without getting in trouble by you. Lawrence does not want me to talk to my family. I think he's afraid of losing control over me. I didn't speak to my mother for so long that she actually called the police to do a welfare check on me. Lawrence has forbidden me from talking to my brother's girlfriend, which means I can't see my brother and I can't even meet my niece. I miss her and I miss my brother. I would like to share things with my family, but I feel like if I do, I'm betraying Lawrence.
Okay, let me ask you a few questions. Forget about her for a second, just about you. Are you, in fact, controlling and dictating to her who she can have in her life and who she can't?
There's a couple people, yes.
So that, yes. Did you, in fact, say she couldn't even tell her family she was pregnant?
Yes.
Okay.
With one person, with one parent, I believe, and it was very sick, and I.
Is she only allowed to discuss the weather and current events with her family? Nothing about the family?
No, that's not true.
You've never said that to me?
I've suggested the fact that your dad controls you, gets personal information out of us while feeding you lies, and I don't understand why you repeatedly, repulsively. Why can't you guys talk about the weather? I mean, if people say that I'm controlling, I mean, seriously, I mean, even to this day, I'm not even allowed to be mad at her. I mean, I'm not even allowed to have feelings of anger because she immediately goes on the offensive, and that's been...
Well, you're blowing that restriction.
Right? Right?
Right? You can barely breathe. You're so upset.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, Lawrence lost his temper during our field shoot when we asked about some of these controlling behaviors towards Tiffany.
Is it fair to say that you're not the controlling one, her family's the one with the control?
Yes, there's... Well, it's not her family, it's her parents. I'm fighting for the family. There's many good members of her family.
Sure. So
I'm fighting for them, I'm fighting for my son, I'm fighting for Tiffany, I'm fighting for her future. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Only person that... Tiffany doesn't know any better. She didn't know any better then, man. She didn't know any better. And how the did they get her phone number a week after I bought her that phone? And why did Tiffany go a week and a half with these destructive people behind my back? And who the gave her the number? I still don't know who gave them the number. It was obviously her parents. Only few people that we trusted had her number. Somebody that we trusted betrayed us, and Tiffany betrayed me. Dude. Yeah.
Well, here's the question that seemed to set Lawrence off. Quote, is it fair to say that you're not the controlling one, it's her family that has control issues?
Man. Whew. I guess. This is pretty shocking.
So what are you so exasperated about now?
How differently? I mean, there's a lot more to this puzzle. I mean, I feel like I'm going to war with a butter knife right now. The situation that I came into.
Let me focus on me for a minute.